Good morning, everybody. It is day 25. It's 7:40 in the morning. I slept in. I feel great. Body feels good. And let's see, I'm going to go through the hot springs, the Deep Creek hot springs. I'll pass by that. And then there's something that's I'm going to do that wasn't on the schedule. And I will share that when I get to that point. I will talk to you guys later. I've pretty much been on this ridge since yesterday afternoon, and it's starting to look a little bit different, so I'll share with you. It's looking kind of interesting now. I'm a little bit short of Deep Creek, but there's signs down there and everything. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if, like, right there in front is a hot spring. It actually looks pretty inviting. And here's the other side. And then in just a few minutes you climb back out of near the water. That's not zoomed or anything. I'm several hundred feet higher than it. I do enjoy seeing a bridge, but man, it's down there a ways. It's really interesting hitting these iconic spots. This is a really well-known bridge known as the Rainbow Bridge across the PCT. It's just a little surreal that I'm here in real life. I do believe that's the first look at Baden-Powell. That's where I'm headed next. I'll be there in 3 or 4 days. I'll look back at the last little bit of this canyon. And a different view for me. Well, my feet get wet again. Dang it. So that was Deep Creek that I crossed yet again, so I just can't seem to be done with this creek. And there's nothing like walking through this really high grass and not really seeing the trail in rattlesnake country. It's quite invigorating. And then just the added bonus, if I could wear long pants and not drive myself nuts, I would, because now I've got wet legs and all this grass is rubbing against my wet legs at the same time. I realize this is self-induced and this is like an easily fixable problem, but if I were to wear pants, I would quickly go insane. I just can't handle that. I get too hot. It's a little disconcerting to be on a ridge line with people wearing hunter orange below you, knowing that whatever they have can reach out and touch you just fine from here. So I stop and take a video because that's smarter. And here's the surprise. For me, or for me then for you. But so the Joshua Inn has a bunch of very friendly people. There's a highway that the PCT crosses called 173, I believe. So they'll come and pick you up from the trail, bring you here, and they have a deli where they'll make whatever sandwich you want. So I called them up and they came and got me. They have an area in the back for us hikers, and there's the sandwich. Doesn't that look amazing? So in the middle of the hike, I get a sandwich. I'm happy. And then here's the chocolate shake too. It's kind of melted a little bit, but it's pretty spectacular looking. It's not all glamour. Right now, this is the trail. Good evening, everybody. It is almost exactly 6 o'clock. It is 6:08. This is day 25 wrap up. It was a good day. I am showing you where my tent's gonna go. That's about where my pack's at. On a road. I'm officially hiker trash. And the reason for that is I was trying to go down, I was trying to do it at the bottom where the kind of basically where that road is. It said near a road, it didn't say near a highway. So one, I would have been down by the highway, and two, it was very swampy, so I would have had a lot of bugs. So I started climbing, trying to find a spot, and I've climbed a bit, quite a bit. And then, so I come to this road, and I know there's another road, but here's the problem, is it is a state park starting there. There's no dispersed camping. So I'd have to walk like another 5 or 6 miles to get somewhere, and I'm not willing to do that. So there's a speed racer down on the highway who thinks he's hot, but that should calm down. So it was a good day. Here's the thing. Here's what I learned. So first of all, I did 18.6 miles, and that includes going into the Joshua Inn. So the way that works, you get to a highway 173 and you call a guy named Alan, and he comes and picks you up. It's only about a 10-minute drive to the Joshua Inn, which is a bar, but they have a deli in there, and they make sandwiches for PCT hikers, and they'll let you like cool down. They have showers, they have bathroom, they actually have a tent area that they'll let you stay at. So you could totally stay there overnight if you wanted to, but they're catering to hikers. And so I thought I'd throw them some business, one, and probably more importantly, I love me a sandwich, and so that's what I had. I had that roast beef and Swiss sandwich on a hoagie roll, French roll with everything, with all the veggies, and it was so good. Here's my mistake. I had that, and then I don't normally drink soda, but like Sprite's been sounding good, so I had Sprite. Then I had a chocolate shake, which was more like, it was really good. But that chocolate shake, man, that's like putting an ink in your stomach. So I get back on trail somewhere in the 1 o'clock hour, and I'm just slogging. Like it hurt. I mean, it didn't hurt, but I was slow. It cut my time down. It felt like just everything was an effort. So I learned my lesson there. Like if I had water, if I'd had a bunch of water in the sandwich and maybe even the soda, I probably would have been fine. Or if I'd sat after eating, but basically I wolfed everything down and then got a ride back. Another hiker was waiting, and I wanted to get moving too, because I wanted to get down the trail a little bit today. So as I was slogging, I decided, it's just not worth it. I'll go to the last water, because I was going to have to do a water carry anyways, and then I would fill up, and then the next tent spot after that I would just crash. But so it's 4:30 rolls around, and I fill up. I was super thirsty, so I downed a liter of water immediately. Filled up all my water, so I'm carrying 4 liters, put my pack on, and it was like I was rejuvenated. It was really weird. I got like a second wind. So I just kept going, and like I passed a spot like within 5 minutes, and I'm like, no, that's too soon. And then I just kept going, and then like there was a road ahead, and I said, okay, as soon as I get to the road. Well, by that time I was at my original goal, which was probably half a mile back now, maybe 3/10 of a mile back. So basically I ended up doing more than I was expecting to today, 18.6 miles, and I'm gonna set up on a road. So it was a really good day. I will show you, just because I want to see it, I'm going to show you what a tent on a road looks like. Man, I hope I don't get run over. And 15 minutes later, this is what it looks like. So I'm not going to put on the rainfly. One, so I can see the car that's coming, and two, it's bright orange, and I really don't want to be seen from the road. I don't think I can. So I'm strategery in that I'm kind of diagonal on purpose, just trying to make it as even as possible, so I'm not on a complete downslope. But there's that bush right there, and when you look at the profile of the tent, it's not really very high above everything. So I think from down below, they're really not going to see anything. And I am joking about the road. There's like no tire tracks. Like there hasn't been a car on here for a while. It looks like it's all faded. The one track that I can't even see is all faded, so I think I'm okay. My other plan, because I'm really not that comfortable, is to get up early and just be moving early, which is fine with me. So I'm tired right now, but I don't feel like I did, a super long day. I think, that break in the middle of a couple of 2.5 hours or so kind of really rejuvenated me. So I'm basically just gonna, I actually was getting ready to untie my shoes and crawl in, and remembered that I promised to show you. So here it is. Here's the tent for the night. Wish me luck.